Hey, welcome to Self Soul Space. So I hope you are having a great start to 2021. Today I thought I would share with you a very healthy pasta recipe that you can use and carry on. You can even transform this pasta recipe into having more exciting ingredients if you'd like. You can really mix and match and really have a good time and get creative. So this is the base of my veggie pasta. It's a staple in our house. Sometimes, like I said, we up the ante and we add a little shrimp, we add a little chicken, but veggie pasta is the base, and I'm going to show you how I make it. So behind me, in my large pasta pot, I have enough water to cook we're using farfalle pasta today. You can use any pasta. You can use a short grain pasta, a long grain pasta. Like I said, this is truly, this can be your dish, so whatever you want to do. But I have water, it's salted, and it's coming up to a boil. In my large saute pan, I have about a quarter of a Vidalia onion sliced, sauteing, as well as 2 cloves of minced garlic. And they are sauteing up. Now, I am actually on my cutting board slicing up 2 small zucchini or 1 large one, and then 1 large yellow neck squash. So I'm just slicing these up into half moon shapes so they go bite size, about the same size as my pasta. And then as I get these sliced, I'm going to add them to my saute pan, and we're going to get started the veggie base of the sauce. Okay, so as my zucchini and squash are sauteing in the pan, softening up, I want to tell you about 2 other ingredients that I like to add to my veggie pasta, but I actually don't add them until the pasta is cooked. So the first one are little grape tomatoes. You can slice them. I just leave them whole. And then spinach. I like to toss the spinach in as I toss the pasta in because it starts to wilt and the flavors get married in. Also, if you keep white wine on hand or chicken broth, or you can also just use pasta water, that is what helps kind of like the flavors from the vegetables to coat the pasta when it's time. Water is finally boiling. What's that old school rule? A watched pot never boils. Yeah, I feel like sometimes it takes forever, right? For a big, huge pot like this to boil. I'm going to dump my farfalle pasta in, and whatever pasta, you're going to cook it according to the package, whatever it says. This one, cook uncovered 13 to 16 minutes. I am, however, once I dump it, oh my goodness, the potato masher always stops the drawer. I'm going to give it a quick stir so that way the pasta doesn't stick together as it cooks. All right. My vegetables are still going over here. Smell delicious. Now, I am going to season these. I'm going to season them with salt, pepper, a little Italian seasoning. Italian seasoning, dried Italian seasoning has parsley, oregano, I believe basil, and a little bit of sage. So I'm going to season this with, like I said, salt, pepper, and a little bit of dried Italian herbs. And then when it's time to deglaze the pan, I am actually going to use pasta water just to show you that it's kind of like minimal ingredients and that you can have a delicious, yummy, healthy pasta dish for 2021 to carry you through the year. And then you can also get creative, like I said, add chicken, add shrimp, really have fun. Okay, so if you really want to amp up the nutritional value of your pasta, or cut out some of the carb intake. You could use whole grain pasta, so like whole wheat pasta. You could use, Zoe, say hi. You could also use a like a rice-based pasta if you are gluten intolerant. Please stop, thank you. And then if you really want to get 100% veggie, and this can be fun, you can use zucchini noodles, butternut squash noodles, and then it's like veggie on veggie on veggie, and it's so good. But like I said, when we talk about how we make, yes, Zoe, we're not playing with that right now. No, thank you, not right now. We're not going to have celery. No, thank you. No, thank you. Please go back and finish watching your movie. They don't ever want to come around until it's time for me to make a YouTube video. But like I said, you can really get creative with this dish. It lends itself to so many different flavors. But one quick note about eating pasta in the evening, or grains or carbs in the evening. I'm a firm believer in your body needs carbohydrates to survive and withstand the energy that you need to carry you through your day and into the next day. However, if you have a gluten intolerance or a wheat intolerance, then that's when you really switch out for those gluten-free or options like the rice pasta or the veggie noodle pastas. Like I said, you could up your veggie content with the veggie pastas. However, here's the thing about white pasta, whole wheat pasta, potatoes, any of that. There used to be these rules of like, you can't eat carbs after a certain hour of the day. Yes, you can, as long as you keep it within the portion size and the parameters for your body and you don't overdo it. So that's something to keep in mind. So yes, Ashley, the Thayers, my friends and family, we will eat pasta in the evening, we will eat it in the day, we will eat carbs in the morning because your body needs it. However, we just don't exceed the set portion for our body size and our activity level. So yes, you can have pasta after 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. You can have pasta. So my vegetables are almost done. But while I'm over here stirring them, I figured I would tell you what are some other vegetables that you can add to veggie pasta. Do you like asparagus? Yes, you can add it. Do you like mushrooms? Yes, you can add it. Do you like green beans? Yes, you can add it. So many different vegetables. If you'd like, you can kind of change the whole flavor profile and even add some yellow or red bell peppers, which is so good because it almost adds a little sweetness to the veggie pasta. But you get where I'm going. Do you like snap peas? Yes, you can add them. Do you like regular peas? Yes, you can add them. Look for vegetables that are in season. You can kind of, like I said, again, sky's the limit and you can get creative, however creative you'd like to get, or you can follow my recipe here. Okay, I've dropped the heat to low on my veggies because they are very tender. The zucchini and the squash are about cooked through. I have roughly about a dry cup worth of grape tomatoes here. If you like tomatoes, you can add more. I'm going to go ahead and drop them in since my heat has lowered, so they kind of start to cook just a little bit. I love these multitask things. They're from, I think I got this from Pampered Chef. So if you know Pampered Chef grab yourself one of these measuring cups so you can do dry on one side and liquid on the other, because I need to measure out some of my pasta water for our sauce, or what will kind of like loosen up our pasta. Let's see, I think our pasta's about done as well, which is really, really exciting. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to move this off the hot burner. I am going to pull it up, let it drain, shake it out a little bit. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop it right into my saute pan. Oop, it's okay if you lose some on the side. I use the microwave to bang out any extra noodles that are in there. There's one left. Go on in there, buddy. Place this back down in there. Okay, so we're gonna lightly toss our vegetables and our pasta. Start to really mix it in. Now, remember I talked about my double duty measuring cup? You can use a handled measuring cup, your choice. Just gonna dip it in. Get about a half a cup, a little over, worth of liquid. And we're just gonna pour it in. The reason why we like to use the pasta water is because it actually has some of the starch components that has cooked off from the pasta, which helps the flavors and the seasoning stick to the noodles as well as the vegetables. Okay, now we're gonna add some spinach. How much spinach? However much you want. You like spinach? My kids love spinach. So I'm going to do probably, let's see, 1 handful. Look, here they come. It's like they could hear the cracking of the container. Here comes one. I see a hand in. Uh-oh, one down, losing leaves, losing leaves. 5-second rule, count it out. All right, 2 handfuls so far. I'm gonna sit it over there. Yes, go ahead. Okay, now, you can rip up the leaves. You can leave them whole. You can do whatever you'd like to do.
Hello.
Hey, Jordan, you're standing right in the middle of the camera. All right, so we're gonna toss these in. Let the heat, because remember our burner's still on low, so we still have heat being transmitted through the, you are really getting in there, aren't you, Zoe?
Yeah.
So we're just gonna tossing these around so the spinach starts to wilt. Not welt. Welt is like a raised bruise. I'm losing pasta in my pot, yes. Oh, I know, our windows have fogged up from all the steam from the pasta. That's fun. All right.
It's fun to play.
Uh-oh, I'm losing more spinach, man. Mommy needs a bigger pan. Maybe someone from YouTube will see our video and send Mommy a bigger pan to cook. It's a lot of pasta for a family of 6 we have to end up cooking.
Get a bigger pan.
Right, Zoe and Veronica?
Yeah. I'm 6 years old. She's 4 years old.
Yes, you are.
This is good spinach. And my birthday's on February 20th. My birthday's on March 2nd, which is on a Tuesday.
Okay, so
You're cooking about...
while our spinach is continuing to wilt, I will add just a tiny bit more salt and pepper, just to the top to kind of top it off.
Christmas.
Hey, Zoe, we're telling them about this. And then when it's time to serve, feel free to top with Parmesan cheese if you'd like, Romano cheese, Pecorino, your choice. I'm going to add 1 more handful of spinach because we love spinach so much. And now I'm going to plate this up for our family. Some bowls for the big girls, myself and Reardon. And then 2 fun little bowls for you guys. Hey Zoe, stop stealing the spinach. Okay, we've got some Parmesan cheese here. And I'm just gonna scoop it up. Doesn't have to be pretty. Like I said, you can get creative. You can add chicken or shrimp. You can add even maybe like a grilled tofu if you'd like. You can use regular pasta, whole wheat pasta, veggie pasta, rice green pasta, all kinds of different ones. But here you go. Yummy, doesn't this look so good? Well, I hope you enjoy veggie pasta. Happy 2021, and I hope you enjoy these healthy recipes as you make 2021 your healthiest year yet. Happy New Year.